Okay, y'all gonna have to know the noise in the background. I got my AC on max blast because we're back at it again in the car, y'all. Like I said, I feel like darn on Forrest Rocks with these car vlogs. The only difference is she actually does her reviews in the back seat of her car and I do mine in the front seat. But yeah, y'all, for the first time ever, we're actually here to review Chasing Dallas. So this is season 3, episode 1. And I was late watching the premiere when it came on Thursday because it actually was pushed back a couple minutes. Like, I was waiting and then they turned the video to private. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on now? I'm looking at people's pages. I'm at Reese G's page. I don't see that there's a cancellation. I seen that there was a cancellation of the premiere party. And I guess they did the premiere with Imani Van Zant virtually. I don't know how that went. I didn't watch the premiere party because I was too busy catching up on season 2 because y'all know I'm new to Chasing Dallas. So I wanted to get the backstory going into season 3 so I would know, you know, how certain people are connected and who's new to the group, all this, that, and the third. So I watched all of season 2 over the past couple days, and then the day of the premiere for season 3, I was watching both parts of the reunion. I do recall actually looking at the reunion before, but for whatever reason, I did not catch up on that season. But now we are all caught up. I'm familiar with Reese G and Markel and George and all of them from the previous seasons. So this season, from the lineup, we have Dior, Ariel O'Hara, Robert, who is new, Carrie D, Trey Howard, George, and Reese G. And then we got friends of. It seems like Markel done been bumped down this season. He wasn't in the opening lineup from what I saw. We'll get to that in a moment why that might have happened. So we start off with Dior, honey. Shout out to Dior. He's at the Home Depot getting stuff for his salon and stuff. Honey, I wish I could be there. As far as in the space of getting stuff for my little damn spot, I'm still working all these damn jobs trying to make ends meet. See, maybe I need to take my ass to Atlanta or Texas up there with, because I'm sick and tired of this shit over here in Vietnam. I done picked up a knife job just trying to make some ends meet, but I digress. But Dior, shout out to you for being the beautician that's on the grind, honey. He at the Home Depot with his friend, getting stuff. Honey, darn trying to get help from the employee that's taking a nap. He's like, bitch, they don't pay me enough for this shit. I'm on my darn break now. I hate when a bitch try to call. Matter of fact, let me turn. Every fucking time I forget to darn turn my damn airplane mode on. God damn it. But anyways, we're going to keep on going forward because I don't even think I can do it in the midst of a live recording. Because I'm not trying to edit no shit today. I'm trying to directly upload this. But anyways, and keep this under a half hour. So let's see if I can do it. I done got my notes and stuff down. And speaking of notes, I know somebody looking like, well, bitch, you probably should have been taking notes for a certain other show. Look here, y'all. I'm going to start taking notes for the darn Circle Atlanta. I know some of y'all said I wasn't paying accurate attention to the show and stuff. The Zoom calls I be tuning out of, and I'm going to do better. But anyways, let's get to the circle. To Chasing Dallas. So they couldn't get no help for the darn old guy. He said, bitch, he on break. So they darn getting their stuff, and that's basically that with Dior. He was basically getting stuff from the salon, which we're about to find out. Honey, I hope he didn't put too much in. Look like they about to get kicked out. But anyways, on to Ariel O'Hara. And I was questioning last season. I was like, is she from the house of O'Hara? Because it's like, it's too much of a coincidence that we got the drag queen Raja O'Hara. I done forgot all about Asia O'Hara, honey. And it turns out they is from a house called the O'Haras. So Ariel O'Hara is one of the girls from the house of O'Hara. But she wasn't as recognizable up until this point compared to her drag sisters and her drag cousin and whatnot, her drag parent and so forth. But now with this show and all that she's been doing, she has finally now made a name for herself. and she is showing that she is a contender along with her fellow darn on siblings. So shout out to darn on Ariel O'Hara on that. Now, she also added the name Monroe because I guess her mother is Silky Monroe. Not to be confused with Dr. Reverend Silky Nutmeg Ganache, honey. But yeah, she added the name Monroe. She's been featured on Access Hollywood and all of that. So I was like, okay, come on through, Ariel O'Hara. Making it on to the darn prime time, baby. I don't know why my AC is just not working. And it's not even that hot outside. I might need to start driving, y'all. I don't know. Get some air circulating in this car. But, yeah, y'all. It was like, she ended up making a dress for her cousin, who is Asia O'Hara. And, honey, that bitch is darn talented. Matter of fact, wasn't it Roger that also did it on this upcoming season? I mean, which one of, I want to say it was Roger that did the dress in like a minute. So, honey, I guess that's a skill set for the O'Hara or O'Hara house. I want to say it was Roger. Y'all correct me for my RuPaul Drag Race viewers or whatnot. Wasn't it Roger that did the dress? And she did it on the backward side. We thought it was a plain black dress. She did that shit in a minute as a quick change. And she had this silky blue dress by the end of it. Honey, darn Ariel done a fit style, a whole custom dress for darn Asia in like a half hour flat. Honey, I wish I had at least a fifth of that darn type of skill, honey. So shout out to darn Ariel O'Hara. So next we got Robert. So Robert is new to the darn cast. And come on through with the darn sassy. Honey, both the mama and him was giving me darn ghetto fabulous teas, and I was all the way here for it. I mean, from the tats to the darn grill and everything else. Honey, I was here for the darn ghetto fabulous, honey. So Robert is from Dallas, Texas. And I want to say this is actually recorded in Houston, so not too far apart. I think Dallas and Houston is about, 4 hours apart? But anyways, he is a nail tech. And I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. You know, normally when you think of that aesthetic, you thinking of a barber or whatnot. Or a masseuse. Let me not say masseuse. Licensed massage therapist. If you actually went to school. See, a lot of the folks that actually look buff like him, they really darn as a masseuse. They ain't got no credentials. And they the ones that be offering at the end of the services and stuff. But honey, he is a nail technician. I was like, come on through, nail technician. Child, go ahead and get my darn little cheap nails together. You know, upgrade me from this darn little dollar store darn LA colors that I got going on, honey. If you ever in the Fayetteville, North Carolina area, Robert, honey, I need you to go ahead and hook up Diva's nails, honey. I might even try some acrylics for the first time, honey. You know, this is all me. This is all natural over here. But if you want to add some extensions on over to the claws, honey, if you want to have DivaWuan like Flojo, baby, honey, let me be your darn muse, baby. I would love to see his artwork. Matter of fact, after this video, I'm going to go ahead and stalk his page and see what type of nail designs that he got going on. But basically, he was telling us about how he's familiar with everybody. I mean, well, half of the cast, really. He's familiar with Reese. He's besties with Dior, Trey Howard. And I think it was one other person that he said he was slightly familiar with. But everybody else, he does not have no familiarity with them at all. So that's basically, you know, Trey Howard. I mean, not Trey Howard, but Robert's story right there. Then we got Carrie D. So Carrie D is in the studio alongside Lyndon James. They are duo of sorts. They are artist duo. I'm just getting introduced to them. And let me just say this. It is not too often that you actually have somebody who is actually a legitimate artist on these types of shows. Everybody be claiming that they are single. Everybody be claiming that they a motherfucking rapper and shit, and they be like, really, bitch. Here y'all up here with this doggone tacky shit that Mama D can do better than this type of bullshit. But Carrie D is actually legitimate. Like, his vocals is actually, child, he should be up there with the Lil Nas X's of the world, because he actually gives vocals. He's not just entertainment. He's like, matter of fact, his essence reminds me of Sam Smith, the artist. I'm like, this one is actually legitimately talented. Like, even without the auto-tune and stuff, when you just hear him sing a cappella, I was like, wait a damn minute, this motherfucker can actually sing. I think this is the best singer that I've actually seen on any of these types of shows. And including the old girl from Chasing LA, the one that I call the offspring of doggone Patrick Star and SpongeBob, honey. Shout out to her. I can't remember her name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. But it's like, honey, he is actually phenomenally talented. So it seems like they're now signing artists underneath their own type of label or whatnot. I forgot the label name. I'll remember it by episode 2. But they end up signing this rapper called Quasi. I hope I pronounced it correctly, because y'all know DivaWuan fucks up a name, child. But he is an artist from East Texas, and he's a rapper, honey. So I look forward to hearing a little bit more of his bars and what he got to offer. Look like he's going to be an entertaining artist as well. Honey, it's nice to actually see a show that is actually giving some damn authentic good music for once. Because like I said, up until this point, I've been hearing bullshit. So, honey, shout out to Carrie D for actually showing us his own version of chasing reality from a musical perspective. So, speaking of Trey Howard from earlier, who knows Robert, we now get introduced to Trey Howard again this season. He's darn on the couch with his boot thing, honey. Did I get his name? Let me see. Oh, his boyfriend name is James. Honey, cute little caramel thing, honey. Both of them looking so youthful and darn cute and whatnot. Discussing business plan made me darn feel bad about my damn self. I was like, did this motherfucker say he just turning 24 and he got the he getting the LLC and stuff together? I said, well, damn, he darn doing better. You know, not to throw shade, because bitch, my shit ain't all the way right either. But I was like, hell, old boy from Chasing LA, honey, the one that I call Mr. Muppet, the beautiful dark chocolate skin one with the fashion designs. I was like, shit, he should have been darn taking a little bit of cues from darn the youngster, honey. Darn Trey Howard, only 24, honey, and he had common sense enough to get that LLC, honey, while old boy over there talking about, I got a DVA. Child, boo. I can't even think of nobody's name over there right now at Chasing LA, but y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all follow Chasing LA. But I was like, honey, come on to a good darn old succulent piece of chocolate that actually got some common sense, that's not just looks, but also got some darn brains and intelligence. Well, not to say that the other one didn't have brains and intelligence, but was a little bit more aware of what they should have their financials and shit in order. So yeah, the other one at least had some finances in order. So I'm not saying he was completely ignorant on some stuff, but honey, he could have learned some stuff from Trey Howard on that LLC. But anyways, that was basically that. You know, they was discussing business matters, nothing too interesting just yet. So then we got George. So George is the darn dum 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 dum. Mr. Mortician, please. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what you call those people. He ain't necessarily the mortician. He ain't darn prepping the bodies. He isn't the cosmetologist that, you know, get the bodies glammed up. I don't know what you call the speakers at the funeral home. Y'all tell me the technical name for the speakers at the funeral home in those types of events. The funeral planner, or he ain't no pastor or nothing. So I'm trying to figure out what is the actual name. Yo, I know damn well it ain't trying to darn gonna rain. Although the way this heat is coming down, it needs to go ahead and rain and do a little something. I'll come back to the store later. Although shit, I don't want it to be raining and it's darn on sunny outside. This darn gonna distract me for a hot second, y'all. But it looks like it's about to rain. We about to see a sunny shower, which means it's raining in the midst of it still being day because it ain't cloudy. It's only sporadically cloudy in certain areas. But anyways, let me go on. George is planning his darn on 32nd birthday party. And I guess the person who's organizing it is his friend, Duran. Not to be confused with the iconic darn on singer, Duran Bernard, honey. I love his darn on cute ass too. But this is Duran, who is friends with George. He's organizing this party, and it's going to be 32 shades of pink. Since his birthday is in October, and you know, he's going to do it in honor of breast cancer awareness. So shout out to George for bringing awareness to breast cancer. Although, why did he have dark? Here's where the shade comes in, child. Honey, he done said Reese G is not invited. I was like, oh Lord, here we go. Here we go, not inviting Shawnee O'Neal Jr. to the darn gone part, because that's what darn gone Reese basically is of this franchise. He's the Shawnee O'Neal. I was like, oh, okay, you going to be the darn gone old girl. And matter of fact, what was the old girl name that had cancer on Basketball Wives is now coming back? Brandy Maxfield. I said, George, are you the Brandy Maxfield of chasing darn gone Dallas Blue? But anyways, I was like, you know, at the end of the day, it's your birthday party. It's your party, your party. You find everybody you want to, honey. And it's not Reese G, boo boo. Ooh. Honey, Reese, you ain't get no invite, boo boo. But yep, it is what it is. So that was basically the extent of that. We about to have a 32 Shades of Pink birthday theme party, and Reese is not on the invite list. And then to end it right on out, honey, then we got Reese G. Reese G, honey, darn on looking all fierce and dapper and all blue with the little sailor hat and shit in the confessional. He's conversing with darn on celebrity Chef Joe. I ain't never heard of Chef Joe. I've heard of plenty darn on chefs, honey. I've heard of Rachel Ray. I've heard of Paula Dean. I've heard of Down Home with the Neelys, honey. Who else I've heard of? I've heard of so many darn on chefs. Hell, I even heard of Chef Roble. But I ain't heard of motherfucking darn on Chef Joe. But Chef Joe is some type of celebrity chef, honey. And yeah, they end up discussing. Yeah, I'm going to start darn on moving now, y'all, because it is getting hot in here. I don't know why my car is not cooling. And I just put cooling in this car, y'all. Hold on, y'all got to bear with me for a moment. Diva in this car. Look at my damn water, y'all. This shit was partially frozen when I got in this car. I only been in here 20 minutes. And my shit already melting and feeling warm. We gotta get some air circulating up in this bitch, honey. My seats just gonna be a little bit wet, honey. Hell, it's feeling more cool on the outside, y'all, than it is on the inside. Ooh, that feels a lot better. But yeah, y'all, Reese G apparently was not invited to the darn gone party. Oh, we done past that point. Reese G is discussing with Chef Joe about Markel. Markel, who, like I said, hold on to that moment, because I told y'all Markel looked like he ain't a part of the cast lineup. He looked like he's going to be a friend this season, because we end up seeing Markel in the previews, but not in the capacity of a main cast member. But yeah, Markel done apparently stole his show concept from Reese. And I'm saying apparently, allegedly, because I don't know the facts. But yeah, that looked like that's going to be a major storyline this season. That was basically it with Reese. Reese was introducing the beef that's about to transpire this entire season behind Markel and Markel and Reese's fallout. It seems like they so much on and off again, like they true adversaries. Once again, here goes the formula. I told y'all this shit from Circle Atlanta. This is how the formula is set up for these types of beefs to be successful for the running of the show. You got Karen Huger, you got Giselle Bryant, you got Nene Leakes, you got Kenya Moore. Now I don't know how they're gonna do this shit for season 14, honey. And then some people are having the audacity to say season 14's been canceled. I was like, honey, the ratings have dropped. But, honey, I want to say that is still the #1 Housewives franchise. I don't know how they're going to end up dropping the Housewives of Atlanta. It's like if you drop Housewives of Atlanta, you might as well cancel all of the damn Housewives. If we're going off of viewership and numbers. But I digress. But yeah, y'all, you got 2 adversaries for every show like this to make for the show being good. So now we got Reese G, and then we got Markel, honey. Markel done allegedly stole the concept of the show. Reese done brought a proposal to him about his own type of dating show. Then he said if he wasn't really having it surrounded by him per se, it was going to be other people. He didn't hear back from Markel, and then next thing he know, Markel done came out with his own show as a writer and producer, and it's called Lovers and Friends. Now, I recall Markel informing me about the show, and, you know, I didn't end up picking up that show because of the fact that those are the types of shows that I really don't get into, and it's not even about the fact that it's on YouTube. If it ain't ratchet, I don't, and I know that's bad to say, but I like the ratchet love shows. I like the love, not Love and Hip Hop. I love that show too, but I love like the I Love New York's and the Flavor Flav, you know, Real Chance of Love and all of that. I'm not really for the Bachelor and the Bachelorette. Matter of fact, isn't the Bachelor going on season 20? And I can count on one hand how many episodes that I've attempted to try to watch. Out of all the episodes of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, I want to say I may have watched a total of like 5 episodes of both The Bachelor and The Bachelorette out of all the seasons that they've ever had. And I know damn well they got well over like 200 some episodes at this point. And I've only... Who in the fuck is trying to call me now? I'm sorry, y'all. I see a phone call coming in. I hope this don't... Because I ain't trying to do this shit over again, y'all. I'm good on time. Like I said, I'm under a half hour and everything, even though I'm still rambling. But anyways, yeah, that is basically it, y'all. So this looks like it's going to be an interesting season. I would say, Markel, you could reach out to me to give me some more insight about you so-called allegedly stealing the show, but since this looks like this is going to be a major storyline, I can understand if you don't want to give too much away, because hell, that seemed to what has been a little bit of the problem over there at the Circle Atlanta is darn too many spoilers have darn came through many months in advance. Like, it ain't even no teasers. It's some major spoilers. It's just ruining the upcoming episodes. But hell, if you want to give me just a little bit of tidbit tea, honey, you know my email will be down below, honey. But that is it, y'all. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. And just like that, y'all see this shit? It is now back sunny. See, North Carolina just don't know what the fuck it wants to do. First it's rainy, then it's damn sunny. First it's rainy, then it's sunny. I'm freaking over it. I'm not getting back out of here until 3 hours. I'm going to do some lift for the day for a couple minutes. Well, not for a couple minutes, but for an hour, so a couple hours. Hell, I'm still trying to do Instacart, y'all. I don't know what's the hell going on with Instacart. It's been like, what, 16 days and I still ain't done an Instacart order yet because they just keep going like that. But anyways, that'll be a separate video. So feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon. More videos.